put it on this computer. Okay, good morning. Happy Monday, October 31st. There are probably some of you who don't celebrate Halloween, others do. Exciting day, dressing up, going out tonight. Please be safe. And then tomorrow we have school. I know. But that's part of the reason that I left this week as mostly a Flexpert week. So I'm going to share the schedule with you today. I decided I was going to start language arts up again today, but I decided we needed a few more days to finish up our Flexpert projects and to get ready to present them. And also because of the holiday and everything, I thought you guys would be a little crazy. And so I didn't want to pile things on. And we have a lot of math this week, a lot of math. So get ready for the math. And then we've got in person, we have 2 opportunities this week. So we've got a chance to come in with your families and see the site where we're going to be on Wednesday the 2nd from 4 to 6 in the evening. Or you can come in on Friday or you can come in on Friday for the morning and be dropped off and meet each other in person from 8:30 to 11:30. So you don't have to bring your lunch or anything. You don't really have to bring anything. And we'll have activities going on. And then kids at home can also Zoom in and watch. I can't promise the Zoom is going to be amazing because somehow we have to teach class and keep the Zoom going. So I'm probably just going to hand it to somebody and they're going to carry it around. So you might get a little seasick, but hey, it might be interesting. I'm going to share my screen and let's take a look at the week. So here we go. So here we go for the week. We are working on our Flexpert project. It's day 4. And today, really, I don't have anything to submit, but I want to go over where you are in your Flexpert projects. A lot of people are done with them, but some people are not. So we need to take a look at that. And then we are looking at math. So coming down here so tomorrow you're supposed to submit your Flexpert project and we're going to start presenting. And so on Wednesday, I will ask you tomorrow who's ready to start presenting their project on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We'll probably have about, well, it kind of depends what presentations we have. If they're really long, then we may have to split up into small groups and do presentations in breakout rooms because we have 21 to get through in 3 days. But if they're just short, like sharing a drawing or sharing a poster, then probably we can do them all together. So we'll decide that tomorrow. So just to be clear, even if your project was to write an essay, or you still have to talk about it a tiny bit and just say, this is what I did for my project. This is what I learned about, because the goal is for everybody to learn about it and maybe share a link or something like that to see what you did. Here we are in math. Like I said, this week is a heavy math week. Part of the reason it's so heavy is that I had to squish everything into 4 days so that when we're together on Friday, we're not doing math because I thought that would be kind of boring to sit there and do math together. So not that doing math together is boring, it's actually fun, but I thought it'd be more fun to do a team engineering challenge. So we have a lesson and an assignment today, a lesson and a quiz tomorrow, a lesson and an assignment on Wednesday, and a lesson and a quiz on Thursday. So 2 assignments to submit, 2 quizzes to take, and 4 lessons in math. So keep working on your math this week. We have our book clubs today and on Wednesday, but we don't have the SRG book club on Friday. But Anna and Brianna and Amoy and Sophia, today at 10:30, we have your book club. And then the Reading Cats Club on Tuesday and Thursday. We're going to do a read aloud this week. I'm going to start reading the book American Born Chinese. It's a graphic novel. Has anybody heard it before? Oh, I think you'll like it. It's a good book. It's a little weird, but I had to learn kind of how to appreciate it because I wasn't really used to reading graphic novels as a kid. So I'll show you the pictures and be recording that book and reading it out loud in class this week. At 1:30 on Tuesday and Thursday, we have the Heart of Books book club. At 2 o'clock, we're starting a science unit on force and motion. And at 2:30, we've got book clubs every day. The Reading Warlords are today, the Untitled tomorrow, Reading Warlords on Wednesday, Untitled on Thursday, and Reading Warlords on Friday. We can do that because in the afternoon, we have a normal afternoon for class on Friday. Do I have any questions about the schedule this week? Uh-oh. Nope, I don't see any hands raised. Looks like we are clear on the schedule. Am I close to my 10 minutes yet? Evie, how am I doing?
Almost.
Almost. Well, okay,
Mhm.
so let me start on the last thing that I was going to talk about. So I went through and looked at your Flexpert projects. Last week, you needed to submit assignment 101, and everybody has submitted that one with their topic, except for a couple of kids who are not here right now. So I can send them emails. So I've got lots of topics. Then on day 2, you were supposed to submit your guiding questions and your subtopics, things that you were researching. And everybody did that except for, I think, Brianna, you submitted it to me, but you didn't do the guiding questions. You just did your research. So Bree, you need to go back. And if you look at that document, I wrote you some notes on it. And I included some questions that you could send me. Sophia and Anna, I didn't get that document from you with your guiding questions and your subtopics for your research. So Sophia and Anna, you need to go in and look at assignment 1.02 during Flexpert week, okay? Anna, 1.02 Flexpert week? Okay. If you need some ideas, I can help you with that. But Anna, especially, there are some good ideas on that. If you go to assignment 1.0, the presentation, and click on the document, it's got some guiding questions on it for dinosaurs. Baking is a little harder, Sophia. You're going to have to kind of find your own, but I sent you some questions, right? Okay, good. And then let's see who else. And then everybody else did a good job of sending me their guiding questions. Good job, you guys. The third assignment last week was to send me your subtopic and what project you're going to do to present your information. So remember, this is about learning something and it's about presenting what you learned. So some of you are doing posters, drawings, slideshows, talks, whatever. A lot of you sent me that, but a lot of you didn't send me that assignment. It wasn't a hard thing to send. You needed to send me a subtopic if you had a big topic, and you needed to send me a project. So for example, I'm going to use Liam as an example. He sent me 2 words. He was doing it on dogs. So he was supposed to pick a specific breed of dog, and he's going to do Havanese. And then he's going to do, is it a slideshow? Is that right, Liam? A poster, that's right. So he sent me 2 words, Havanese poster. That's all I needed for assignment 103. A lot of you sent me a subtopic, but not a project, or a project, but not a subtopic. So please go back to that 103 and make sure you have both. And I did write you notes back saying, like, what's your project? So for example, Javier, I know you're doing cheetahs, but I need your project. Mohammed, I know you're focusing on the battles, but how are you going to present it? Eli, I know you're making me a slideshow, but what's your subtopic about space? Because space is a really big topic. Anna, Sophia, and Bree, you're going to have to send me.
Wait, so you only supposed to pick one topic about
Well, I
space?
want you to have a subtopic that you're going to be a super expert on. So you can learn all about space, but then pick one planet to be really focused on. Okay.
Okay, that's cool because my favorite planet.
Cool. And then Amoy, you need to pick a mushroom and a project that you're going to do. Let's see who else. Nora, I need like a specific planet and a project. Christian, I need like a specific ghost that you've heard about, and like how did they research it and where was it, and kind of really specifics on one ghost. And then I need a project. How are you going to present your ghost thing? Is it going to be a video? Is it going to be a talk? Are you going to show a poster? Kainoa, I know you're doing Joe Biden, but how are you presenting that to us? Are you going to dress up as Joe Biden and give us a talk, a speech? Evie, I know you sent me, you're doing a bunch of writing on ferrets, which can be your final project, which is great. And just how are you going to present that writing? Are you going to share a link with everyone? Are you just going to talk to people about what you learned? Mila, same thing with you. I don't know how you're presenting your project. Same thing.
I'm going to submit it right now.
Okay, great. And Megan, same thing with you. I wasn't sure how you're presenting your suffragists. Are you making a slideshow? I'm not sure. And then Sasha, yours was great, and Vivi, yours was great. So you guys are good. Today on 104, there's nothing to submit. So that gives you time to go back to 103. But I also want you to know that today's your last day to do research and get your project done, because you're supposed to submit it tomorrow. So please be working on it. Tomorrow, I'm going to ask you to commit to when you're ready to present your information. Okay, Evie, go ahead. Has it been 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can I tell my riddle?
Here we go, friends. This game is called the Scary Scavenger Hunt.
Can I tell my riddle first?
Yes, tell your riddle.
Okay. Can you handle this one? This place has hardly any light, but a lot of creaking floors. There are all
Wait, so Liam, say that again. It has hardly any light.
This place has hardly any light, but a lot of creaking floors. There are all kind of strange noises and some random slamming doors. What is it?
I know.
I think I know too. Put it in the chat. I put the riddle in the chat. Has hardly any light, but a lot of creeping floors. There are all sorts of strange noises and some random slamming doors. Where is it?
I know, but I don't know how to write it.
I might be wrong.
Two people got it correct.
I've only seen 2 guesses. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see.
Haunted hotel. Okay.
Haunted house, zoo at night, haunted hotel, hotel, bananas.
What?
I love that.
What? It's not a banana.
Mila, go ahead. Did you have a guess?
What?
Your hand is raised.
I think it's probably a haunted house, but I don't know.
Okay.
It is a haunted house.
Okay. Christian, was that what you were going to say?
Yes.
Lauren, was that what you were going to say?
Dun, 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 dun.
No, I am done with all my math for this week.
Great. Amazing. All right, friends. Yeah, you were real close. Okay. Mila, before I forget, do you have our weather report for the week?
Yes.
Go ahead.
So today it's going to be rainy, and it's going to be 56 in the morning and 44 later in the day. Tomorrow it's also going to be rainy. It's going to be 51 in the morning and 42 later in the day. On Wednesday it's going to be a bit less rainy. It's going to be 47 in the morning and 37 later in the day. On Thursday it's going to be just like cloudy. It's going to be 48 in the morning and then 44 later in the day. On Friday, it's going to be rainy again. It's going to be 55 in the morning and 45 later in the day. Saturday, it's going to be less rainy. It's going to be 49 in the morning and 39 in later in the day. On Sunday, it's also going to be a little bit less rainy. It's going to be 47 in the morning and 41 later in the day. and then for some reason it shows next Monday too, but I never read it.
Okay, that's okay. So cold, wet week. I hope you guys have raincoats for your Halloween costumes tonight. It's going to be a wet Halloween, and be careful because it's dark and rainy out there. So if you heard Mila say that on one of the nights this week, it's going to get down to 37 degrees. Does anybody know what freezing is? Like when we have snow? What degree is
Just
that?
about, it's like 37. I mean,
32,
30.
Lauren, that's right. 32 degrees. So that's only 5 degrees warmer. So we're actually getting into wintry time.
we checked
37 is cold.
and last week there was storms, like maybe Idaho and California. And
Well,
it's-
Mount Hood is covered with fresh snow. We have fresh snow on Mount Hood. So
Yeah,
if
on
you've
Mount
looked up at the mountain, it's
Hood.
covered in snow. Yay, we're getting to winter. I like winter. All right, friends, here we go. Are you ready for the scary scavenger hunt? And Nora, you just joined us. Stay on after and I'll fill you in on some of the things we talked about. I'm going to pause the recording for this part. Recording paused. Oh no, it's been paused the whole time. Oops. Okay, that's unfortunate.